Hello dear traders, we're glad to welcome you on ИнстаФорекс TV channel. You're watching the weekly link up with me, Anna Kasatkina. As usual, we're going to discuss the ongoing situation in the forex market. Besides, we will try to forecast further dynamics of popular trading instruments. Technical analyst Petar Yakimovic will give us his expert advice. Traders were facing a challenge for almost the whole trading week. On Wednesday, they awaited decisions from the ECB policy meeting. However, traders did not find any clues about ECB intention to start early tapering of its massive stimulus programs. As a result, the euro-dollar pair is closing the week with losses. Hi Petar, do you still confirm the bullish scenario on the euro-dollar pair?
Hello there traders. I'm expecting upward price in the euro versus US dollar. Anyway, according to the daily time frame, I found sideways, let's say the horizontal base, and the price basically is trading sideways for a few days. And in my opinion, since the price is trading above 30 simple moving average, above the 60, above the 100, in my opinion, my advice is to actually watch for buying between the potential breakout of the resistance of that horizontal base, which is set at the price of 1.1285. So watch for a potential breakout of 1.1285, and then the target will be set at the price of 1.1480. So again, horizontal base, sideways movement. There is no big indication that any big reversal is incoming to the euro versus US dollar. So again, watch for buying above 1.1285 with a target at 1.1480.
While all major currencies were taking advantage of the US dollar weakness, the pound sterling was also gaining ground moderately. After the exit polls of the UK election had been counted, the pound sterling responded with a 2% slump. Petar, from your viewpoint, does the pound sterling have the chance to recover to previous values?
I'm expecting upward movement on the British pound versus US dollar. This currency pair actually, for starting of this year, actually started to create the bullish pressure, and to after the big drop on the Brexit news, the price is slowly and steady. The price recover from that big drop. And in my opinion, for this year, British pound versus US dollar looks bullish, and price basically tested 23.6% from most recent upward leg according to the daily time frame, and that was the area 1.2800. From that level, we saw that buyers actually came in. They used this. This is also support from the previous price action according to the daily time frame, and then price went higher. Also, we got election in the UK, and this will also be the catalyst for, in my opinion, the catalyst for good liquidity on this currency pair, and this can lead for actually to bring more investors on this currency pair, and actually to, in my opinion, to push British pound higher. The take profits on the British pound versus US dollar are set at the price of 1.3100, and this is the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement from the most recent downward leg according to the daily time frame. Anyway, the price breaks 1.3100, which I'm expecting. The next target is at the 1.3450, between the 1.3450 and 1.3500, and that is the level of, that is a Fibonacci retracement as well, 50%, and the previous swing highs according to the daily time frame. So again, price is trading above 30 simple moving average, so there is a good upward movement for starting of this year. And in my opinion, British pound is in recovery mode since that Brexit big drop on the pound. So watch for buying opportunities. Watch for buying opportunities on the dips with a target at 1.3100.
Meanwhile, the Japanese yen gave up early gains and eased against the US dollar. Do you foresee lower demand for the yen next week?
According to a daily time frame, the Japanese yen did a fake breakout, and I learned about this in my previous forecast. There is a fake breakout with a downward channel, so price didn't sustain higher price, and then price back to the channel. This is a very good actually clue that sellers are still active, that they're interested in the lower price. Especially after the Kuroda speech backing a week ago, that was a big drop of 250 pips, and the supply came in after that speech. For that Kuroda planned more easing on in the program in Japan, right? So anyway, so technically and fundamental, we have a fundamental catalyst in the background, technically priced back into the channel, and in my opinion, you should watch for selling opportunities near 110.50 or 111. These are Fibonacci retracements and actual swing low, which acting like resistance. So watch for some correction, upward correction, and then you can try to position for bearish side. The downward target is basically set at the first downward target is set at the 108.10, let's say the 108 level, which is the swing low from the previous price action. That is also Fibonacci expansion, 61.8% from most recent ABC lags. So watch for selling opportunities on USD versus Japanese yen.
What dynamic do you expect for commodity currencies next week? Let's take, for example, the Canadian dollar.
I see bullish USD Canadian dollar, basically because we got oil which is going lower, and oil is going lower in my opinion, and I'm expecting lower oil. Canadian dollar is very related to the oil. And then if we speak about the technical aspect on the USD Canadian dollar, we got some kind of double bottom formation. We got a piercing pattern, candle formation, and followed by the bullish engulfing pattern. All that on the good Fibonacci number. In my opinion, this is a good support. 1.3400 is that support, which the price actually held very successfully. So watch for buying opportunities. The targets are set at the price of 1.3600, which is a round number, and 1.3650. So USD Canadian dollar looks bullish in my opinion, and again, buying opportunities are preferable in this currency pair with the first target at 1.3600.
Thank you, Peter, for your valuable recommendations. See you next week. You've watched the weekly link up on ИнстаФорекс TV with me, Anna Kasatkina, and ИнстаФорекs technical expert Peter Yakimovic. We wish you gainful trading. Don't miss our next edition.